All right, it's Philippines and Brazil. Both teams looking to get wins after some tough losses in their opening action. Philippines lost to defending champ New Zealand. And Brazil's first on the board here with a two-pointer. The big man Franklin working it. The left-hand hook shot doesn't go, but he's able to go up and under with the right-hand shot. After Brazil lost a tough game to Hungary earlier. Foul on the drive there. Will send Brazil to the free throw line. Fabricio knocks it down. So it's a 4-point game. Brazil off to a good start. Still on tap today will be women's action, Poland and the United States, followed by men's action between Spain and New Zealand, and our final game of the day, Kazakhstan and Italy. The finish line is in sight, but when you see the type of basketball we saw today, you never want it to end. If we weren't running out of sunlight, I'm sure we'd keep on playing. Brazil, the aggressor at the start of this one, with a 5-0 lead. Joshua Sinclair, the star for the Philippines. Looks like he's going to have to put his team on his back to get him back in this thing. Sinclair with the rebound. Going straight to the post against Fabricio and misses it. Fabricio, in and out fake. Three in the key is called. So the possession will turn to the Philippines. Clemente up and under, and he gets his team on the board. Fabricio out, entry pass, and the foul is called on Josh Sinclair, who was having a tough time containing the big fella Franklin down on the post. Sinclair up fake and just barely misses the layup. Clemente, though, he gets it and hits the short J. Fabricio thought about taking it at Flores, but opted against it. First to 21, or the team with the most points when 10 minutes expires is your victor. And both of these teams could use one, because as you know, you don't want an 0-2 day in pool play. Makes things very difficult to get to the medal rounds on the final day of pool play, which will be on June the 4th. Duro, wide open look from 2, and he touches the bottom of the nets. Brazil with a 7-2 lead. Nice crossover dribble, but Clemente misses it. Fabricio miss. Josh Sinclair with the rebound. Sinclair reversing direction. And the score on the inside goes down for Flores. Outside of Ty Wynyard, I'd say Josh Sinclair has had the most buzz out here in Astana. A lot of people excited to see him, and as he's got a lot of comparisons to Kobe Perez, who I mentioned. He says makes him a little bit uncomfortable at times. He certainly understands why he would get the comparisons. Says it's a great compliment, but he's trying to do the best he can to build his own legacy. As we get a little break in play here, and Brazil holding on to a 5-point lead. Sinclair already ranks 19th in the under 18 category. And a lot of that has to do with his performance last year at the World Tour Manila Masters, where he really put himself on the map. Hard to believe that he didn't start playing basketball until 13. He spent 7 years playing rugby. Off the miss, Brazil with the rebound. Franklin using that size, he's going to kick it out. And the shot goes down smooth from Fabricio. Brazil dominant as the Philippines, playing in this event for the first time without Kobe Perez, have struggled. Got handled by New Zealand, and now they're down by 7 about halfway through this one to Brazil. Duro, rebound, loses it, gets it back, and then loses it again. Clemente, he's going to clear it. Or from my vantage point, it looked like it was cleared. Sinclair working against Franklin. Pull-up J is off target. Felipe misses on the interior, and so does the follow from Franklin. Sinclair trying to work on Felipe. Senses a mismatch there. Tan, he likes shooting the 2 from that spot on the floor. Connected on a couple of them against New Zealand, but no go on that one. So 7-point advantage for Brazil. Under 5 minutes to play. Fabricio gets his cookies tooken. Clemente drive and miss. As Luis Felipe hands it off to Franklin. Franklin thought about the 2. Fabricio, he thought about the 2, and that's good thinking apparently, because he splashes it. Josh Sinclair answers right back with a score. Fabricio, nice strong move to get to the bucket and the score. And Brazil has 13 points, a 9-point lead. Pool D has got a lot of talent. Here on the men's side, Luis Felipe going right at Sinclair, and Sinclair stays honest defensively, puts his hand straight up, and keeps the shot from going in. Now it's his turn. Sinclair defended well and still gives Felipe the business. Only the 6th point of the game, though, for the Philippines. Franklin doesn't get the shot up in time for Brazil. So a shot clock violation and a TV timeout. Sinclair working it underneath. And Flores does the honors for him, gets the score. Fabricio slashing right through the teeth of the defense for the score. Now he's got to check Sinclair. Sinclair likes the 2, but he can't get it to go. Franklin, those long arms pull down the rebound, and he attempts to set the pick for Fabricio, and he takes it to the rack anyway. And Brazil is putting it on the Philippines. 8-point lead with under 3 minutes to go. Sinclair, pretty scooped there. But they're going to need a whole lot more than that if they hope to come back in this one. A double dribble is called on Franklin. Initially wanted to argue with the call, but as he thought about it, he said, maybe I did commit a violation there. Franklin guarding Flores, and he gets the big block. Sinclair, nice body control on the score as the Philippines trim the lead to 6. Foul is called on Sinclair. One shot for Fabricio. Gets it to rattle in. Point number 16 for Brazil.
2 minutes, 20 seconds to play.
Feet down low to Franklin. Look at the vertical as he brings the house down. Sinclair. Nice turnaround, Jay. Mud water in your eye, Duro. Duro try to respond, and it's Franklin again. This time he misses the dunk. Sinclair driving a score as the Philippines keep fighting. Under 2 minutes to play, and that's a big, big 2 from Fabricio that gives Brazil 19 points. Sinclair to Clemente. And that's a 2-ball. Things starting to heat up now as these two teams trade buckets. Fabricio misses. Clemente clears it, working against Duro. Has it tipped, tries to kick it back out to Flores, and it doesn't happen. 1 minute, 12 seconds remaining in this one. The Philippines, shockingly, could be winless on day 2 of the action here in Astana. And again, the first time at this event without Kobe Perez, who was well loved by the Filipino fans. They're hoping Josh Sinclair is the next version of that. And he's shown flashes. But Brazil, the more balanced team, and we've seen it.
Brazil team today, timeout.
Timeout, Brazil, as they nurse a 6-point lead with 1 minute to play. Sinclair will inbound. As the referees look to fix the scoreboard, Brazil had 21 points up there. And that obviously is not correct, because 21 points would mean this game would be over with. So a correction to the clock. Instead of 1:01, it's 1 minute 10 seconds left. 19 to 13.
Сборная Бразилии обыгрывает блокшот, а в ответ наткнулся на руку, получил удар с кольца. Это нормально. Уважаемые зрители, я напоминаю, что мы еще раз сегодня увидим женскую сборную Казахстана по 3x3, 8:40, 20:40. Поэтому далеко не разбегайтесь. И к этому времени ждем вас на трибунах.
Sinclair working up top against Duro. Sinclair hanging and hitting. 14 to 19. This one is not over yet. Although a 2-pointer for Brazil would win it. And look at the big man go to the top floor with 2 hands on you. Franklin with a couple of big bangs in this one, making a statement as Brazil leads 20 to 14. 45 seconds to go. Sinclair gets his stuff patted by Franklin, who's doing it on both ends, defensively and offensively, working on Sinclair. Fabricio misses. 1 more point for Brazil will do it, as Sinclair spins and kicks it to 10-10 with the high arcing 2-point shot. No go. Referee even took a little bit of a shot there. He says, don't worry, it wasn't below the belt, it's in the stomach, I'm all right. Sinclair against Fabricio. Franklin rebounds it. Fabricio looking to work the clock here with under 10 seconds to go. Duro with the rebound, 2 on the shot clock, misses, doesn't matter. Brazil is going to win it 20 to 14. And the Philippines 0-2 here in their first day of action after losing to New Zealand. And now Brazil